There is a woman speaking Mandarin across the way. She is by the laundry room, in between worlds, yelling about something I cannot know. Somewhere, there is a child whining. The two are unrelated. From where I sit, I listen. I think about the dream I had last night, where I was home, but you weren't there. They went by the same names and said the same things you would, but I could see it in their faces. They weren't you. There was dread near my heart. I felt that if I had said anything about their fraud, they would have made quick work of me, whatever that should mean. And then, without warning, I was in another place. Gone were the walls and those people that had tried to feel so familiar. It was as if they were never there in the first place. I wonder if they were relieved to no longer need to hide in plain sight. I was. With friends. We were happy by a fire. Someone suggested that we go swimming. It was night and exciting. I said yes. It was nonverbal. We didn't speak much. We gathered around the pool. It was open. In a circle, we wrapped ourselves, hand in hand. So many of us. I couldn't see their faces if they had any. It didn't matter though, because I knew them. I could feel that much. Fingers met mine and weaved themselves to the knuckle where our palms met. I wasn't alarmed, though I should have been. But they held my hand, and that was a better feeling than the one that had been, and the one that would soon be. They bled each other with knives. In the pool, it gathered. I ran. It might have been luck, but they didn't come looking for me. Instead, I watched as they laughed and chased the others. Those who had felt that what had transpired had been too violent. It had been. I can't ever tell when I'm dreaming. There are people who can tell. And I've heard that when they do, they dream better because they can make a difference for themselves. Maybe that is why. It is dark. The air is clean and cool. See? You are alone, and around you, far in the distance, are sparkling points of light, each of which looks as though some unfathomable giant took a great big needle and pierced the black about you like a cloth, casting narrow shafts of white down from the holes that hang at the edge of this ether. Below you is nothingness. You float there in the vast nothingness of night. Its waters lap against your body, where it embraces you in the most gentle caress at the cheekbones and the bottom of your lip. Far from your thoughts, you can feel the dry stretch of your toes, which jut from the water's surface like archipelago. And in your ears, you can hear the sounds of the creature that twists its way through the depths below. It is a low and glassy sound that moves through you as it moves through those dark and depthless waters. On the surface, there are no signs of the life that slinks beneath you. Though, if it were to rise, to breathe deep the crisp air, then surely there would be a wave, no, a mountain of water, cold and dark, would rush down to meet you, hungry for your now soggy, loosened flesh, and starving for the oxygen in your lungs. So, you tread softly with your weak arms and legs. You tread so softly that you feel as if any moment you will sink. And yet, it sees you there, suspended in that dark and viscous liquid, made heavy by the panic in your chest. Then you feel it. You feel the beast twitch upwards towards the water's even surface, and a low groan escapes from the deep within your throat. It is an involuntary sound that makes its way into the empty space outside of you. From the water it comes, sailing its bulk through the air with the crushing distortion of a rogue wave wrapping itself around a lighthouse in a storm. Jaws open and then close around your naked sounds, worrying their distress with its nodule tongue. The beast tastes them for substance and context as it descends to the water's still surface. Then you wait. You wait for the air to grow damp and the roar of thunder to rip through the dark waters once more. You wait for the grip of that frigid tidal wave to pull you toward its summit, for its dull fingers to lift you into the black sky where you hope that you will be gifted a solitary moment of relief. A moment where the anxiety that you feel, which is now in your head, will dissipate. You wait for when that moment will end and all of that cold fluid will devour you, crush your bones with thousands more pounds of barometric pressure than you are able to physically withstand. Your hair ripping from the scalp, your teeth rupturing within the socket, your heart collapsed. Anguish escapes you. This time it comes from your stomach, in hitched breaths, as animal sounds, screams. It is a scream that you hear, guttural and violating, until there is nothing left outside of you, and everything you hear has turned to white noise. Yet, there is nothing. No waves or mountains moved against you. But see, here it comes again.